Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Sunday. It is Sunday. We are just going to stay around here at the hotel today. It's a lazy day. We can't be productive really. Yesterday, we were productive. I wasn't around Wi Fi for the majority of the day because we were handling our business being productive, my daughter and I. Okay. Um, so, therefore, we moved our clothes, they moved their clothes to the house, and yesterday we went through clothes, through the ones that we didn't want away, and getting everything situated and organized. Didn't have no Wi-Fi, but we still working on that. We will have some Wi-Fi though, but just getting everything together, putting the canned goods in the cabinets and whatnot. The other day, oh my goodness, it's this guy. His baby's mother got kicked out of this program. She's pregnant with his twins. And boy, did she put up a ruckus. I'm talking about hands on abuse against her baby daddy. Mind you, they have a small kid already. And it's just sad to watch the police coming and everything. And she lied on him to the police, trying to get him put in jail so she can take the child. And they didn't believe her story because they listened to him and he had witnesses in his favor. And this is the reason why she ended up getting kicked out. The next day, she came back and she was supposed to stay 100 yards away from him. And when you see that guy walking over there, oh, I can't. Oh, well, anyway, across the street, that's right there across the street. She thought that was 100 yards, and she yelling from across the street, saying that somebody over here is sleeping with her baby daddy. Just all kind of crazy stuff. I mean, you can tell that she's special just by all the things that's coming out of her mouth. And then she yelled and said, "Which one of y'all itches is sleeping with my baby's daddy?" And it wasn't nothing but black people out here at that moment. And she said something about the N word. Oh, why did she do that? You don't just throw that word around and nobody is calling you names. You just need to stop. But anyway, the police ended up coming again because she was less than 100 yards. So they served her and gave her a warning. Yesterday, which was the next day after that, when we were leaving, we saw her sleeping on a bench less than 100 yards away from here. So basically, she's homeless, and she didn't know how to act right to keep this hotel roof over her head. You know you homeless, and the place that's keeping you, if you can't keep that to avoid yourself from being out there in the on the street, then something is wrong right here. And the police said that all of her mind is not there, the police officer. And that's why they have sympathy for her. But that's really sad to see. It's a lot of that going on around here. Not just the guys, but it's the ladies around here that's going at each other behind their guys being toxic and trying to holler at some of these females around here. Everybody is pretty much in the same boat over here that's not paying to be housed. But your mental says a lot. You know, we're all going through it, but learn to be harmonious. It's the trauma that stops people well, it's the trauma that people have dealt with and carried over. It makes it challenging for people like that to live harmoniously. Okay. I'm thinking about my abuser and his ex. Okay. Um, I can only speak from my experience with his ex. Okay. She smeared him and said that he have herpes. You be careful what you say about people, especially when you want them back. You know, your mouth can really make you look stupid, because I'm looking at her. That was her way of trying to get me to stay away from him or whatever, although they weren't together. That's just trying to hold on to something that wasn't choosing her at the time. Okay, it was choosing me. But anyway, that's crazy too. So you're gonna smear that man and say that he have herpes. So of course, you say something like that, I'm gonna take my precautions, and we both went to the doctor, okay, and get tested, because she could be lying or she could be telling the truth. I don't know, but to be on the safe side, you know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do in order to have a peace of mind with that type of stuff. But she feel like she won, and I'm looking at her cuz she lost. You never win with a doormat. And I'm thinking the only reason why they went 10 years in this relationship is because her boundaries, she has her own boundaries, unhealthy, healthy, whatever. They're her boundaries. And he's a doormat. And he's scared of her people. Okay. And she's the only one that's going to be using him in her favor. I don't use people. I can't. It's not in me to use people selfishly and being inconsiderate. I can't do that. And when he was with me, um, I wasn't a demanding, aggressive type woman. I don't keep a leash on my significant other. I don't call them every 5 minutes to see where they are, what you're doing, um, when you're gonna get back home. Just keeping tabs. No, I never been that woman. Your significant other put on cologne. He's automatically going to go see somebody. Why can't he just want to smell good when he go out? You know. But then when you go back to that um, unhealthy behavior, it says a lot about the person that left in the first place. You know, I seen how his energy, negative energy, can be, and maybe he was like that with me because he know he could. You know, but it was up to me to accept that or not accept that. Okay, that's not going to fly with his ex, and he knows it. That's why he had me looking over my shoulder, him looking over his shoulder, paranoid, make me look over my shoulder like, what the heck? Why are you so fearful of this woman that you keep holding on to? He never cut the strings, which is fine by me. So they're together, and on this video, on the outside looking in, you will think, oh, they're back together. Congratulations, congratulations. But it's not healthy on either part. It's not healthy. And they're not happy genuinely. It's going to be the same thing that you ran away from. That's how that happens. When you go back, only a fool will return where he left. You can't leave on a hope that a person will get better and then go back and expect for it to be better. It doesn't work like that. You're either compatible or you're not. Jealousy is not involved in compatibility. Not when you're talking healthy relationships. When you're speaking on healthy relationships, jealousy is not a part of it. Power and control is not a part of healthy relationships. You got to listen and you also got to be heard. Walking on eggshells is not a part of a healthy relationship. Lying and lying and manipulative behaviors is not a part of a healthy relationship. You got to be transparent in a healthy relationship. If you want a healthy relationship, you can't be withholding information that will hurt your partner. I know how to be healthy in a relationship because that's the life I live. But not everyone that you're with is going to do the same thing. You know, it's so smoggy out. It's so smoggy. But I just wanted to touch bases. I am awesome out here. It's just, it's been quite an experience. It's still an experience. I am experiencing all of this for the first time. Okay. My future I'm quite sure it's going to be totally different from where I came from, because for years I have been a caregiver for my son. I've been caring for my son, might as well just say since birth up to age 24. Okay. There was a time period where I went back to school, and I also worked after I completed my courses to become a medical assistant. And I worked a couple of jobs before his health started declining. And then I could not work because I had to take care of my son. You know, that was consistent. That's been consistent, consistent, consistent. And uh, I was fine with that, because when you are a nurturer naturally, it it's fulfilling. You know, I took care of my mother in her last days, and I did things for my mom in her last days that I didn't even imagine that I will be doing. But uh, when you want your loved one to be comfortable, happy, and you don't want them to suffer, you're gonna do what you need to do for your loved one. Yeah. But that's that. So enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, look. My shirts say, you're the. Oh, wait a minute. To my toast. Okay. You're the avocado to my toast. That was something that I read also that says that I am not the salsa, honey. I am the guacamole. I'm the guacamole, not the salsa. Yes. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching this video. And stay peaceful and stay blessed. Peace.